Hello and welcome, race fans, to a new episode of Pure Racing Pit Reporters. The NASCAR GP Italy at Autodromo di Vallelunga is around the corner, and I'm here with Victor Neumann driving for Marko Stipp Motorsport. And we had the Valencia race at Circuit Ricardo Tormo. Victor, thanks first of all for joining me. Can you tell me what happened there to you? You were very busy, and I think it was highs and lows, right?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you for having me, really. I really appreciate the invite. Yeah, well, no, it was really ups and downs, as you just mentioned it. We were fastest of the rookies in testing in the N2, P10 overall in testing. Qualifying in the N2 didn't went as planned. Qualifying in EN Pro either, because some mechanical issues and some traffic issues, really. Then the N2 races went all right. The second one, I've lost the P2 in the rookies and the fight for P1 in the rookies because of a stone stuck inside my brake pedal. So like literally no brakes. Like it was just trying to survive. EN Pro, we survived the big one, but it's extremely competitive, and I mean I'm gonna have to work a lot to catch up the pace, really.
But it was your next weekend with Marko Stipp Motorsport. Last year, you joined them for the Club Challenge, now in competitive racing. How did it work out with the German guys?
Good, very good. I mean, I almost understand everything they said, unless they speak very fast. Then I'm like, right, just hoping they don't talking shit about me. Sorry for the S
No
word, but
problem.
hey, yeah, hopefully they're not talking shit about me when they speak German. But apart from that, it's great. They're great people. They have great food, surprisingly. They are really good with the car. They gave me a perfect car. Every single time we go out for a session, they really listen to all my feedbacks. And every time I come back from a session and I say, look, we need to make changes because that's understeery, that's oversteery, whatsoever, they correct it. So no, they're a very professional team. The atmosphere is great. I mean, yeah, very happy so far. We'll see at the end of the season, but so far it's all good.
Yep. What about your preparation for Italy? Have you been to the track before?
I've never been, but I'm lucky enough to be coaching racing drivers in simulators, and I've coached for Vallelunga Lamborghini Super Trofeo World Finals. They won the Asian Championship that weekend, by the way, so I think I was decent enough as a coach. So I've never been, but I kind of know it really well. I know what I'm supposed to do. Now, arriving there, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, this is wider, this is thinner. I don't really know where I should go, but by the time the practice is over, I should be all right.
It's a very
Preparation wise, sorry.
yeah,
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 no,
yeah. I
go on.
understand. I understand. The track seems quite tricky because you have some very fast sectors in the first half, and afterwards it's getting really slow with this little infield thing. Do you need to have really a mix of skills to be successful at Vallelunga?
Yeah, some people like to call the last part of the circuit literally a roundabout because you're like in first gear, waiting for the car to be fully turned, fully rotated. But yeah, I think you need a very stable car for the first part because I mean it can be very scary. My teammate Strickler had a few mishaps there. Uh, so really, yeah, I know you need a really, really stable car in the first corner, in the first part of the track, and then the rest is obviously skills, trying to rotate that car, trying to be patient, because as soon as you put power too early, you're gonna be spinning out. I mean, it's an American car with a V8, isn't it? So
Yeah.
yeah.
What about your preparations on a physical level? Because when I was at Valencia, I made a little clip of you boxing around to prepare for the race. Is this something you do on a, let's say, more professional level? Because it looked really good.
No, not at all. And some people made fun of me because of that boxing video. I was like, look, I'm not a boxer, I'm a racing driver. I'm shit at that. There's no question about it. But it wakes up your body very well. It wakes up from basically all your body, from head to toe. So no, not at all. Not at a professional level. Happens when I'm drunk sometimes to put gloves on or when there's a UFC gym where I'm traveling. But no, I'm not good at all. I use it to warm up and to get my heart bouncing really well. But
Okay.
that's it. That's it.
And what you're doing at home right now to be ready for Vallelunga? Because I guess the weather will be very good. It's going to be hot. It's going to be a physical challenge.
Well, first of all, strength training because you don't want your muscles to run out before your heart. Because I think cardio is manageable. So if your heart rate goes up too much, you can always rest it a little bit. But in a race car, if your muscles run out, you're just done. So strength training quite a lot. For the cardio, I do some cycling, indoor cycling, because my dad was like, if you hit a car cycling, you won't be able to go to the race. So just buy an indoor cycle. I was like, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, so that's on the cardio and strength basis. I live right next to the border from Germany and France. It's not very hot here. I can't heat train. So I'm just gonna pray. I'm preparing myself, getting hydrated. It's been 2 weeks since I started really working on my hydration process for the weekend. Hopefully I'll be fine because it was painful in Valencia, I'm gonna say. It was very, very painful.
Okay. And what about the event? Have you seen any images from last year with the parade at Campagnano di Roma when we are in the old street with all the fans coming around? Do you enjoy that as well?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Honestly, that's something I'm looking forward. As much as signing autographs on the grid isn't something I really enjoy because you're in the stress, in the rush, in the heat. It's not as enjoyable as I wish it was, but the parade is going to be mega. I just literally cannot wait to do it. I'm just wondering how fast we're allowed to drive in the streets, really. That's my only wonder.
Yeah,
Hopefully fast enough, but
we have
yeah,
to
we'll
ask the
see. I
police.
can't wait.
All right.
Oh, okay, yeah, well,
Yeah. They're going to dictate the pace, so we will see. What about your goals for Vallelunga? Because we saw a lot of potential in the car, and your driving was really decent. So, where do you want to end up?
can't give you a position because otherwise I'm just gonna say first. But chances are I won't achieve it. So really just keep the progress going up and up. I want to be in the pace to fight for wins by the end of the season. So if we go for a second season, me and my sponsors in the team, um, I can commit and say I'm gonna be fighting for the title. So really, it's gonna be a matter of learning. The guys in front of me have done it for ages, and catching up to them is gonna be very difficult. So I don't have a position aim, but I want to be somewhere around the pace. I want to fight for the rookie win. Obviously, I want to win the rookie trophy. Apart from that, just a lot of learning and having fun along the way, if possible.